David Thorne, board member at the Selkirk and District Community Foundation. The annual Giving Challenge Week is November 13th to 19th, and we hope you'll be able to donate during this time. For some inspiration on the power of giving, please check out Steve Graham's story on his grandfather, whose many gifts to Steve's brother years ago demonstrates the power of giving and the love behind every gift.
My grandfather was an interesting man, and he grew up in the 30s, and when he was teaching in the 30s, he taught in Red Lake, Ontario, where there's a gold mine. And he would teach there for the year, and at the end of the year, he would bring his money home, often some of it in gold bars. And when he bought this house, he didn't completely trust the banks because he'd lived through the Depression. He hid his gold under the front porch. He had it in a strong box, and he pushed it back underneath the porch, and you can see the porch, and if you go down in the basement, there's a window. And when he needed it, he'd pull it out on a fishing line so that nobody could see what was there. So even if you broke into the house, you're not going to look in a closed up basement window. And he saved his money that way until, the 70s, and then he invested his money, and he built a very nice nest egg. He also had five grandchildren, myself, my brother, and my 3 cousins. And my 3 cousins and I were all regular sort of kids, and we were going to go on and get university educations and be able to provide for ourselves, which we all have. My brother, however, all growing up, was the oldest person in Manitoba with autism that wasn't institutionalized. So this is the house that my brother and I grew up in, and this was the street, and of course in the 70s this would have been alive with kids. My grandfather would come every day after my brother got dropped off by the special bus, and he'd come pick him up about 4 o'clock, and they'd go out for a walk, sometimes in the neighborhood, and sometimes back in Woodhaven and in the Prairie Living Park and all over. And it gave my mom a chance to get dinner ready. It really, that my grandfather coming to get my brother really was part of the community. And my brother being out every day and going for a walk was a huge thing for him. That's one thing he loved to do, like to be out in nature, and he loved to go for a walk. And they walked all over, and I think it, certainly kept my grandfather young. It certainly kept my brother active, and it certainly gave my mom a break, a chance to get dinner on the table. And those are important things, and we talked again about, it wasn't about the money, it was really about the time, and how that's a real gift.